Things to do in Bangalore part 2. Alright, so we woke up a little late today as we ate so much the previous day. As soon as we woke up, we got ready and headed straight for Giri Manja. Alright, so next spot's going to be Giri Manja, an iconic legendary establishment in Mangalore. Giri and Manja are basically father and son. Now this is an iconic restaurant that celebrates coastal Karnataka cuisine, known for their thali and their fish fries. A legendary seafood establishment in Mangalore. And you got to park your vehicle over here and enter this way. And once you enter, what you can see is there are tables down over here where people share. Here we tried their fish thali again with butterfish and prawns ghee roast. And since how many years are you working here?
I'm working from since 11 years here.
11 years?
Yes.
And how old is the establishment?
It is 38 years old.
38 years old?
Yes.
And so what does Giri Manja mean?
Giri Manja means father and son's name. Nickname is Giridhar Pai is the father, Manjunath Pai is the son. Giri means father, Manjunath Pai is the son.
Okay.
This means Giri Manjas, like that.
Also, if I may ask, what do you recommend? What do we order?
Yes, that masala is the specialty here. Besides that, we have got a fry, like don't have that coating for that. We don't have gram flour and all. It's without a coating, that is a golden fried prawns you can. It's a combination for that tawa masala.
Tawa masala. The food is extremely delicious here. There's usually a long wait to get a table. In fact, you might even have to share tables with random strangers. After some delicious coastal Karnataka cuisine at Giri Manja, I headed straight to explore the city of Mangalore. So another thing about Mangalore is the houses over here. They're very ancient and old school. Just look at these narrow streets, just the architecture is absolutely beautiful. It actually reminds me of Gokarna. Just look at this. It's the yellow, the pastel yellow with the brown. It's just really aesthetic. Just look at that house over there. And one more prominent feature about the houses over here are the terracotta tiles on top of the roof. So what these tiles do is, because the weather is so harsh and humid over here, the tiles on the top tend to keep it cool. And as you walk along the streets, there are narrow alleyways with a lot of temples around. Now, there's not really much to do in Mangalore, but there's some beautiful churches, beaches, backwaters and clock towers. So we began the trail with Sultan Battery, which is a watchtower constructed in the 1700s. From here, you can over to backwaters and there's a beautiful aerial view as well. Now, this was constructed by Tipu Sultan to prevent the British from entering Mangalore. Followed by this, we headed next to the Mangalore Clock Tower, which was constructed in the 1960s. This clock tower is now a symbol of Mangalore. We saw a few more churches and a few more clocks, and at the end, Mangalore stole and happily. Another thing that you must do when you're in Mangalore is explore the churches down over here. They have some stunning churches up from the 1700s, and just look at this one over here. It has a beautiful clock tower on the top, and it's absolutely magical. And just look at the construction over here again as well. Terracotta tiles are laid over here, so the church stays warm even in peak summers. This is actually pretty crazy. In the evening, we headed to another legendary establishment, Hotel Charita Deluxe. Here we are at the Mangalore buns, vada dunked in sambar, meal dosa, banana fritters and their iconic filter coffee. The food was exceptionally wholesome and delicious. Followed by this, we called it a night as we had a food coma. We began the next day with a short trip to the new Taj Mahal Cafe. A restaurant is really good when there's such a long wait out there. Here we had to share a table again with random strangers, and we quickly ordered their popular dishes, which is the Mangalore buns, vada and beef roti. The food was authentic, however, I didn't really enjoy the filter coffee as much. After we tried out tiffins at these places, all I can say is Mangalore's tiffin food scene is some of the finest in the country. I hope you have enjoyed watching this Mangalore series. For more such videos, hit the subscribe button.